If you try your best to treat other people well, have you ever felt like some people will still avoid you, stay away from you, or even dislike you? Giving any kind of answer, cold looks, and forced smiles or even talks you weren't asked to join. All of these situations can lead to feelings of guilt. I don't know what I did wrong or why they are upset at me. The truth is that we can't please everyone. Marcus Aurelius was one of the sophistical thinkers once said that life is full of struggle, and instead of trying to get other people's praise, we should focus on we are gaining self-awareness and understanding the underlying motives behind the hidden resentment from others. We don't intend to place blame on you or anyone else. Our goal is to assist you in improving. Learn about the hidden things we sometimes miss on this trip called Let Stoicism. Let thought lead the way, as we look at 7 reasons why others might not like you in secret. And this will not only help you understand, not only will you gain a better understanding of others, but you are number 1 when it comes to envy and jealousy. According to Stoic philosophy, these are the basic feelings that make us human. It's difficult to forget what the philosopher Emperor Marcus Aurelius said about the soul. His main argument was that the ideas we hold color our minds. Envy is one of the strongest negative ideas. We adopt that mindset when we doubt our own abilities or when we fall short of what others have accomplished. Jealousy builds up and eats away at our souls, but why might other people feel that way? Sometimes you may feel jealous of your success, joy, or even your positive mood. If you allow them to experience these emotions, you may unintentionally become a mirror reflecting their feelings. What they see as your weaknesses and successes are not unique wins, but also a silent warning to others of what they still need to do. If you are hesitant to pursue it, consider asking yourself this question. You face envy from others. Is it wrong that others can do what you can't? There's nothing wrong with living your life honestly and working hard to get what you deserve. But Stoic thinking suggests that others may harbor hidden anger toward you. You shouldn't think about things that you can't control your feelings about. Marcus Aurelius instructed you to focus on self-care and how you treat others. Outside events, not your mind. Understand this, and you will find envy shows up in today's competitive job in a more modern way. In environments where coworker competition is intense, you may be expected to work diligently and get praise from your boss, but at the same time, being the target of gossip or experiencing subtle forms of rejection, such as not wanting to, can be challenging. Working together on projects or feeling strangely cold are not random occurrences. Despite your lack of success, others might be intimidated by your success. Marcus Aurelius's teachings tell us to stay centered and not let outside feelings mess with our inner ones. Calm also grows in the social media world, where pictures of someone immediately after the announcement of victory may quietly follow. They see the good things you share, but instead of joy, they feel comparison and jealousy are making the situation worse. In today's world, people often praise those who look good. Personal accomplishments are more for show than for real. But Marcus Aurelius would tell us not to waste any more time fighting about what. An intelligent man knows not to react to others' envy, but live by your true values and not let other people's negative feelings affect you. Second, pull you down. Miscommunication and communication that doesn't work are the trust is the foundation of every connection. Miscommunication and disagreements. One reason someone may really dislike you is because confusion and poor communication are not random occurrences. Not only because of what you say, but also how other people understand words support Stoic theory, particularly Marcus Aurelius's teachings. We should choose how to handle mistakes instead of getting stuck. Hurt or angry, he wrote one time, if someone could show me if what I think or do is wrong, I will gladly change it because I want to know the truth. No one was really hurt, which tells us that we shouldn't get mad or feel betrayed. Should listen and be ready to change if we're the ones who don't understand. In fact, communication problems can originate from various sources: haste, inadequate information, or a lack of sensitivity. Email is a regular example of listening to others in modern life. A coworker may misinterpret your meaning at work by the words you use, or because you didn't make something clear enough, might make them feel. If there are misunderstandings, you may feel disrespected even if that wasn't your goal. Dealing with them early on can transform them into quiet anger that escalates. Not only do people hate misunderstandings and improper communication, not only in personal ties but also in society as a whole. Singer Taylor Swift is a famous person who does this all the time. During Swift's younger years, there were numerous misconceptions about her. This led to criticism from her friends and peers, and the media for a long time, one of the most well-known events. This was the Kanye West versus MTV Video Music Awards, Iki Bindoku's case. When West interrupted Taylor Swift during her winning speech, Swift felt hurt that she didn't deserve the award and that it should have gone to Beyoncé. Also caused a big fight among fans, but Taylor didn't answer. At the time, the confusion and public attack had a significant impact on her career. The fight got worse over time because of more misunderstandings, and misunderstandings of words have made her a target of abuse for a long time. The life of a famous person such as Taylor Swift demonstrates that mistakes in communication can cause significant harm, but it's important to learn how to manage and overcome these obstacles. Misunderstandings are what truly matter, and she managed to reconstruct herself. Kundring, he rose to fame as an artist worldwide, not only due to his skill but also, she was honest and dealt with relationship problems in a strong way. She serves as an inspiration to her fans and exemplifies how to overcome communication challenges in an effective manner. Stoicism supports this. So the question is, what can you learn from how Taylor Swift dealt with misunderstandings? When you felt misunderstood, you might ask yourself, what could I have done differently to avoid that? Marcus Aurelius advised doing this with composure, action, and honesty. We are most powerful when we don't understand each other. Tool number 3 involves identifying differences in core beliefs and thoughts. Marcus Aurelius said that everything we hear is just a thought. In fact, everything we see is just our point of view and not the truth. This quote helps us remember that everyone has their own unique view of the world, shaped by the things they've done and seen. What we value as truth is what we believe. In fact, it's simply our point of view when this personal view is expressed. Clashes with other people's different points of view. It often leads to, rather than viewing disagreements and mistakes as normal parts of life, we often judge or force our ideals on other people, or the other way around, without meaning to. Tension can lead us to harbor grudges that we might not otherwise. Even if you know about it, think about a situation at work where one person values someone else at work loves change and security, while the other person loves tradition and innovation. The first person may believe that change and creativity are crucial. The rigidity of the first two individuals may irritate the second person. Even when there isn't a direct conflict, this difference in beliefs slowly creeps in, erects an imaginary wall that makes them both feel odd working together. They might never say they're unhappy out loud, but there is a growing feeling of unhappiness inside, feeling unhappy with the way the other person acts. This isn't just it happens a lot in the workplace and in family ties, especially between parents of today's kids often hold on to traditional values, believing in they want their kids to feel safe and stable while they seek freedom. Innovation. Parents may believe that their children's choices are reckless or reckless. Kids think their parents are too traditional and don't understand what's going on in the world today. It's important to note that these disagreements don't always turn into loud fights. Often, they manifest as persistent tension and silence. When families argue, this helps to explain why there might not be explosive conflict. Even so, there is still a feeling of coldness and distance in the spirit of Stoic thought. Always remember that we can change ourselves, but not others. Aurelius said the best way to get back at someone is to be different. Did the damage. This means that instead of reacting badly or trying to people who change others are wise because they accept differences as a part of life. Not always getting along doesn't mean we shouldn't. That make us hold grudges. How can we deal with these differences in our daily lives? Have you ever disliked or been awkward around someone because their ideals were different from yours? Why do you think they act the way they do? Have you ever tried to see things from their point of view? We keep our distance from others, forgetting that our differences can help us learn and grow. People should not allow their differing ideals to become the source of conflict. Picking to listen and understand will help you feel less angry. There is strife, but it also helps people learn to be patient and wise. As demonstrated by Stoic philosophy and its lessons, we have full power over ourselves, not the world around us. Our fourth topic is the impact of reports. Rumors and talk are dangerous things that people do behind closed doors, to hate you behind your back, and you might not even know about these stories. However, their impact endures, altering the perception and behavior of others towards you. Stoic philosophers assert that managing emotions and maintaining a balanced attitude is a significant challenge. Marcus Aurelius once said, "Talk without any basis." It always amazes me how much we love ourselves more than other people. We worry excessively about others because we prioritize their opinions over our own. Rumors have a lot of power, but being honest with ourselves is what really counts. Because it's often built on lies or misunderstandings, gossip not only hurts their image, but it also creates doubt and conflict when dealing with other people, like in business. A simple story about someone's morals or character can cause significant harm to their reputation. Career. Imagine an employee who is wrongly accused of being dishonest, even though since they hadn't done anything wrong. These rumors spread in everyday talks and unofficial emails slowly make people less likely to trust you, and the worker might face rejection or even lose their job as a result. What does a Stoic do when they miss out on chances and never know why? How stories and chatter hurt people. Marcus Aurelius taught us not to waste what we have. You spend the rest of your life guessing about your friends, unless it's for a mutual reward. Essentially, this implies that we should not be concerned about the opinions of others unless they are beneficial to us. Do something positive, and focus on the things within your control. As Meghan Markle did when she joined the British royal family, the press and the people quickly turned their attention to her family. Numerous negative comments and stories have been made about her. Her personality and her relationships with members of the royal family caused her significant pain. To protect their image and mental health, but instead of Meghan and Prince Harry decided to leave royal life because of these rumors. This is a wonderful example of how to put your attention on personal projects and the community service. You can prevent rumors by remaining silent and fulfilling your commitments. Values. Have you ever asked yourself, do I care too much about what other people say? I tend to forget my true value when I hear stories or gossip. Marcus Aurelius said to accept them quietly and not let them change your life. Instead of letting our feelings rule our lives, we need to work on becoming the people we want to be. This is how Stoic thought helps, staying true to who you are, regardless of what others may say. Stay calm when there are rumors and criticism, then we can discuss what makes sense. Finally, we'd like to thank you for joining us for the first half of today's session. Every moment gives us a chance to learn and grow, and you, being here with us, listening and thinking, is a precious present that I cherish. Treasure every moment. Please click the link below to help us teach more people these important lessons. There are buttons that say like and share. Each share represents a minor yet significant action, similar to remember the profound lessons that Stoicism has to impart. The fifth point will be discussed in the next section. Let's look into and accept these. These are timeless pieces of wisdom put together once more. Thanks for sticking with us. Here are the 5 factors that contribute to feelings of insecurity. Projection. One reason someone might really not like you is because of when people don't feel good about themselves, they often project those bad feelings toward other people, which makes them feel envious, or Stoic thought helps us deal with anger for no clear reason. Figure out how to deal with these kinds of events without getting upset. Marcus Aurelius once stated that we should remain calm and steady while navigating the challenges of others. We can change how we feel and what we think, but not what we do. This is a key idea for dealing with other people's anger, without letting it get to you. Marcus Aurelius asserted that we should not disturb our peace of mind. Our feelings and thoughts influence how we see and act in the world. People who worry or feel nervous about their own worth often become colored when they feel this way. Those feelings by putting them on other people instead of examining themselves. This psychological defense means that people blame others for what they think they are missing. Projections are when a person gives their unwanted traits to other people. Or, putting your thoughts on someone else in real life is a good example. When a young, rising artist gains attention, you can see how people project their fears into the art world. More well-known or experienced, artists pay attention to their ability and success. They might be jealous, or they might express their insecurity or fear of loss. Importance or feelings of not being good enough on the younger artist, instead of recognizing when other people do well, they share rumors or show disdain. This is how insecurities start. Putting up mental walls between people instead of helping them connect. And this type of support is not limited to the art world. It occurs frequently in places such as, this applies to both business school and daily social interactions. Feeling insecure about yourself often plays a significant role in relationships. Relationships form, especially between family and friends. Dynamics. For example, a friend may be angry at you behind your back, because you've done things they haven't, or because you have confidence they find hard to find in themselves. And sometimes the success of one family member can lead to stop people from being envious of others. In these situations doesn't mean there's something wrong with you, but rather how they're responding to their inner insecurities. You can't change how they feel, but you can change how you feel. Try to handle your anger yourself instead of asking others. If your anger is getting the better of you, try to control yourself, and Master Marcus Aurelius tells us to think about our feelings and thoughts. We are truly strong and at peace when we can protect ourselves and not let letting the bad feelings of others or our own take over. He said the happiness of your life relies on the quality of your thoughts. Projecting is simply a consequence of this. A real Stoic will know this and face it quietly, so they don't become pulled onto its slide. Have you ever been in a situation where someone didn't like you? They fear being judged. More importantly, have you? If your insecurities have made you judge or dislike other people, this story can help. We all need motivation and inspiration. Please share your thoughts and leave a comment below and join the talk about number 6. I've been showing a lot of pride as I've learned more about the deep knowledge of Stoicism. I was most moved by Marcus Aurelius's famous quote, "Pride is a master of deception. When you believe you're occupied with significant tasks, that's precisely the moment he subtly manipulates you. Pride deceives us into believing that our deeds and achievements merit admiration. People with confidence often don't see things the way others do, something we show off on purpose, and sometimes it comes from being successful. In life, better skills, or just too much confidence at the time. Some people, though, might see that attitude as a sign of disrespect. Imagine a coworker who always acts like they are better than you. When they perform well at work, their superiors don't share or display their happiness. They thank their supporters and praise themselves, sending the message that no one else matters. Adding this up not only hurts ties with coworkers, but also makes people around them angry in a quiet way. A real-life case of this has been found in sports, where athletes often reach the peak of their jobs through extraordinary work and skill. But a lot of people lose their respect along the way, which lets Connor, an MMA fighter, be a wonderful example of this. McGregor, despite his intelligence and fame, is recognized for being cocky in news conferences and making fun of his opponents. Putting himself forward as the most important person, his pride has not only turned off a lot of friends, but it's also caused fights with other fighters. This makes me wonder, are his accomplishments worth being so proud of, or would he be less proud? Would his interactions with other people and his public image be better? This is what Stoicism is all about. Marcus Aurelius wrote that being humble is important for getting along with others. Receive without arrogance and let go without a fight. We must not let pride become something that keeps us from having real connections. Ask yourself, have there been times in your life when you showed confidence without realizing it? Never let your accomplishments overshadow your kindness and humility. Putting yourself first, appreciating the help of others, and knowing that no success is achieved without the help of those around you. It's not humility. Arrogance makes it possible to build meaningful relationships based on respect for each other, which is the seventh sign of a lack of understanding. Seeing that people are often caught up in their worries in the modern world, ignoring how important it is to listen and truly understand how other people feel is crucial. Others stress the importance of Stoic thought through the teachings of Marcus Aurelius. Empathy is crucial, not only for others but also for oneself. Marcus Aurelius once said, "Whenever you are about to find fault, find peace." Discuss with someone, what fault of mine most nearly caused? It looks like the one I'm about to attack. This question prompts us to consider the situation. To understand others, we must first understand ourselves and recognize them. We should think about our flaws before judging someone else. Not having understanding can lead to an invisible but powerful distance. Think about a familiar face. When a friend confides in you about their problems, you may not listen to them objectively, and instead attempt to offer solutions or even worse, play down their problems whether they mean to or not. People can feel hurt when you don't care about how they feel. Being ignored, cold, or just not caring can make a person feel silently angry over time. Disliked without understanding why. A well-known example from the world of in the public eye, Elon Musk is known as the CEO of Tesla and SpaceX. He is always professional, but he has been criticized for not showing empathy and emotional understanding toward many of his workers. Stories of a tough place to work, with lots of stress at his companies. Musk shows little concern for the mental health of workers and leaders, and it has led to new technologies that have changed the world. He occasionally turned off people both inside and outside his home. Companies Musk's situation shows that it doesn't matter how smart or successful you are. Are you risking building unseen walls around others if you don't care about them? That make people feel alone and disliked. Marcus Aurelius says that we should always try to understand why other people do what they do and how they feel. This will make us more caring individuals, live for each other, and teach. Then, if we can't help them, bear with them. If others improve, we should be patient and understand when we falter. Without empathy, we cut ourselves off from important connections in our lives, which can lead to feeling alone in our thoughts. So how can we keep from getting into the trap of lacking? Before you listen to someone else, ask yourself, do you really put yourself in their shoes? Put yourself in their shoes, or are you just looking for the chance to respond by taking a moment to reflect on the experiences of others and remembering that everyone has problems that you can't see? Empathy is not only a sign of kindness and a way of life that promotes inner peace in line. In today's hectic world, kindness in the spirit of Stoicism is essential. We may lose our way at times, yet it's crucial to maintain robust relationships and steer clear of needless conflicts. Do not just listen with your ears, also listen with your heart. You will notice that the world around you improves significantly. Linked life is a journey full of complicated feelings and connections. You can't always make everyone happy. Here are some reasons why you might not be liked by everyone. People who secretly dislike you may be beyond your control, but how you respond to them matters. According to the Stoic theory, you have full control over it. According to Marcus Aurelius, the key is not to change other people's minds, but to train them. Understanding how people work will help your soul stay calm when adverse things happen. You can deal with misunderstandings by keeping your cool and controlling your feelings. And anger toward serenity. The reasons we've discussed today don't revolve around assigning blame. It's not about proving who is right or wrong, but about increasing your awareness. How do your actions affect other people? Once you know this, you can grow and improve your interactions. Do you think and act differently now that you're stronger? Now that you know these reasons, you can live a better life with more depth. You should be able to handle yourself better and understand that not everyone will love or agree with you. With a calm mind and the strength of Stoic thought, you will learn how to live. Live honestly and without concern for others' opinions. As time goes on, the world around you will feel calmer because you will have found peace inside yourself. Subscribe to the channel to avoid missing Stoicism videos. For your personal growth, click the bell to receive notifications as soon as we publish. We have a wealth of new content that is both engaging, and there are helpful things coming up. Thanks for watching, and see you next video. Remember, practicing Stoicism is a journey, not a destination. Keep learning and growing to find true inner peace and fulfillment in life.